Hello and welcome to Elizabeth Magical Garden, a magical garden reaching for the stars.
Hey guys, be sure to check out the show notes at the bottom of this recording because I usually have a lot of cute little tidbits along the way, and you also get to follow me on Instagram at Elizabeth Magical Garden. All the information will be down below. Hi, my name is Elizabeth from Elizabeth Magical Garden, a magical garden reaching for the stars. Guys, welcome back to the podcast. I pray that everybody is well. I pray that everybody is in great spirits. Guys, we have a couple of things happening this month. For one, it was National Women's History Month. Shout out to us, right? And we also have the Irish American Heritage Month as well. National Craft Month is coming up. National Cheerleading Safety Month. Multiple Sclerosis Awareness Month. And so much more. March is imbued with a lot of great observance of different aspects that's going on for this month. So you may want to check out some of the events that's happening this month. But guys, I am so stoked that spring is legit right around the corner. I have been waiting. I think we all have. Easter is not too far, guys. It's really happening. So if you have little kids, I would suggest you start to get your little baskets. This lady the other day, I was in the store. She had these beautiful baskets. I was in Deals. So it's like my local discount store. She had a basket with a lot of different little cute tchotchkes that she seems that she's going to be making baskets. So you don't have to spend a lot of money on the ready-made ones. Now you can, especially if you're just saying you know what, I don't even have the time for that, but I want to give my child the feeling, so I'm going to pay for the service for the services to be done, because I'm really big on that. I don't have a problem with investing in my time. If I can't do it and somebody is dedicated to the thing that I will either want to learn or receive, I'm paying for it, right? So make sure to pass that on. If you are auntie, if you are a sister, if you are a mother, pass it on to your friends. We all have to look out for each other. I'm no longer in the business of making baskets, guys. I remember the last basket I made. Now my son was well over the age, but I figured I'd give it a shot. It was a cute basket. I tried to imbue it with beautiful things that I felt like around his age, because I think he was in junior high school. I don't know. I know. So I made this basket. Let me tell you, lo and behold, ripped through the basket, took the chocolate, took the candy, and left the basket there. And I was just like, okay, that's the end of this ride. That was the end of this ride. I felt like I kind of made it more for myself, but whatever. So shout out to the ones that's still in business doing these little baskets. And you know what? You don't even have to have children to partake in these things. I said to myself, if I had time, I would just make a basket just for the house. You can take a glass, make it cute. You could take glass, get some flowers, put it in there. You can create a nice little table setting with maybe dyed eggs, some cute little candy, just make it cute. And Easter, because it's all about the colors as well, right? So you don't have to have children to do that. I just think I just gave myself an idea. I think that's what I'm going to do this Easter. But I went into writing this blog the other day. I was talking about cleaning, spring cleaning to be exact, and the things that we can avoid. Some of the things that we can avoid when we are partaking in making our homes a better place, right? Because you figure, okay, if you're anything like me, I do my best, guys. I do my best. I aim to make sure my home is comfortable, clean, and just welcoming, right? But I don't think that it's ever it's just not ever the way I personally would want it to be, because number one, I have 2 pets. Okay. I have a teacup Yorkie and I have a humongous cat, and her name is Luna. Love them. And yes, they do get along. Well, Luna tolerates Benji. That's my little baby. I don't want to say his name too much because I'm actually batching these recordings and I don't want him to start barking. But anyway, although my home is clean, thank God, I am a person that likes to put myself back where it belongs. I don't believe on having everything all over the place. I do have a great organization system. I would say I would give myself like a 75-80. I think I'm really good at that, especially for the space that I have. But for some of the things that I'm going to discuss in this particular episode has helped me tremendously doing that. Now, look, this is something I learned years ago to do. Some of the things that I'm going to suggest, I learned years ago to do. I've been on my own since I was like 21. I'm 50 now, okay, with a 4-year-old child. I was like 21, 22. Let's just say 22. Shy from 22. Okay, with my 4-year-old son. And I had to be extremely efficient, not only with how I did things, but also my time, and really show up in the energy that would allow me to achieve my best, right? Because we want these homes to be clean. You want your homes to be spotless. You want to feel good because your home is your domain. Your home is where you rejuvenate. Your home is where you heal, right? So whether you are a man or a woman, these things will work for you, especially if you are the one doing all the cleaning. I have no problem hiring service to do that, but for right now, it's still me, right? I feel like I'm saving that. Like, I feel like, you know what it is? I feel like for me, I'm in my apartment for the most part. It would be nice, but I feel like I can still do it myself. When I purchase my home, best believe that is incorporated into the budget of the upkeep of my home, because that's a whole nother level. And okay, every level has another level. Okay. So for one, what are some of the things that comes up when we start to think about spring cleaning, achieving those goals? I get really down to organizing by writing down my thoughts. I like to write down exactly what is needed, what products I need, the whole slew, even down to lunch. Okay, so sidebar, get your lunch together. Don't sit here and think that you are going to just whisk through the house, get everything done. We have these big goals, especially when we finally get to the headspace of cleaning our space, right? We say to ourselves, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And we have all these big ideas, but we don't include our meals. Food is fuel, guys. So make sure to treat yourself that day. Have something that is going to help give you as much energy as possible to obtain and achieve these goals. Now, if you're not a type of person who likes to sit down and have like a big lunch because you might feel like you're going to be lethargic, I would say have fruit available, different fruits. It could be an apple, it could be grapes, just have fruits, a banana. It could just have fruits available just so you can actually, like a buffer, have something to munch on, as well as have your water, stay hydrated, right? So you can still have the fuel, but not create another issue by not eating on time. So that's a good tip right there. Another one, I would suggest to open the windows. Guys, the overwhelming empowerment of cleaning can bring in so many different ways. Spring alone can bring in so many different emotions, and allowing air to really come and get through your space. Even let it be a little chilly. Put on a sweater. It's funny because researchers has been known to say that the arrival of spring can bring a surprising feeling of sadness. This often happens due to a contrast effect where the brightening weather and longer days tend to bring on inner feelings of sadness or loneliness. Whoa, this is, this makes so much sense, right? Because during the winter months, right, we dust, we do our little thing here and there. I know for me, like every Saturday, I make it a point to just do a once over. I feel like if you get it on time, all the time, the less you have to do, right? Because how dusty, I mean, it could get dusty, but how dusty can it get from one week to another? Whereas like you waited months to do it. You know what I mean? But as it gets brighter, right? A sense of overwhelm and anxiety can arise. And I used to think it was like only like, oh my God, because I have all these things to do. Yes, because if you are an overachiever, like your girl over here, I tend to get almost a little sad when I see the sun as bright as it is, which makes absolutely or has made absolutely no sense to me because I love the sun. But the flux, as we just heard, can change our moods. So allowing yourself to write things down, be efficient with the things that's available to you, open the windows, play music. That's my next one. Blast that thing. You know what I mean? I mean, no noise pollution. We try not to, right? But play your music, play your favorite song, play something that brings you back to a particular memory at hand, play something that's going to put you in a position where, you're moving around, so you're dancing and you're just imbuing your place with so much radiating love and positivity. You'd be surprised. Let me tell you something. Most people, if not all, everybody that comes to my place always say that they feel calm. They always feel that they feel good, they feel calm. And this is everyone that says that, which is such a humbling, great compliment for me. I'm so grateful that they feel like that because number one, that is always my aim, to have anybody that is choosing to come to my place to feel good, feel welcome. That's always my main objective. But I also do the work. I also do a lot of inner work. I make sure to allow myself to be in a positive, loving, peaceful energy as I do the things that is necessary for me to live comfortably in my space. And although these things may seem simple, they're very powerful. Think about it. If every week you make it a point to really put back love that is given to you. Because think about it. You got shelter. You got a roof over your head. You may not, you may want more. You may want a bigger space. You may want a smaller space. You may not want no space at all. But it all comes down to, at the end of the day, we all need shelter, right? We all have a square footage that is necessary for us to maintain and live in this world. So why not give love back to it by taking care of it? It's not so much about being a neat freak. It's about the ebbs and flows of the seasons. Because when you choose to ease into the vibe of just spring cleaning, taking that time in the different seasons, like, when it starts to get darker, we start to bring out the heavier materials. We start to bring out even more textures so we can be in that cocoon mode, right? It's the same thing when we have to shed those things and purge and get the things out of the way, clearing out all the things, all the muck that has accumulated over the seasons to let in new experiences, a new vibe, a new energy. And I just feel like when you take the time to give back to your space, it's just a win-win situation. And it also helps you ease into the new seasons, relieving that type of sadness and loneliness, because you realize when you're cleaning up and when you're putting things away, you realize things are not that bad. you got some nice music playing, hopefully you got something really good to eat along the way. Your windows are open. It just centers you and puts you in such a place of flow. That is the benefit of just being you. And I think that's a gift. I believe that just feeds you in ways where you money cannot buy, in my humble opinion. Anyway, guys, food for thought. Stay up, stay in peace, stay in love, and stay empowered.
Hey guys, leave a comment, a review, preferably 5 stars. And don't forget to check me out on Instagram because what is popping over there. And also check out my YouTube channel to stay connected and see your girl's lovely face. Guys, I love you so much. Keep on pushing, and I'll definitely speak to you soon. Be blessed.